We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine collective, to see what is going on. We have Mercury in Virgo is trine Uranus retrograde, which is in Taurus. And this is bringing a lot of big energies today. We're going to talk about a couple of really powerful alignments today in this video. So this is like really good, get ideas, pay attention to your thoughts kind of energy. You should be daydreaming about the future right now and kind of tapping in to these energies. When we deal with Uranus, which is still in retrograde, this is all about big changes, but it's also about what kind of long-term changes you need to make to your life. Today is bringing a lot of healing energy. We have the moon in Cancer, which is encouraging us to connect on a deeper level in our relationships. It's also encouraging us to focus on matters of, we'll say, home or things around your house right now. And you're going to be feeling this moon. It is our last quarter moon right now, but also it's going to be making you feel your emotions a little bit deeper. Expect the next couple of days to bring heightened sensitivity and to be kind of feeling your emotions on a deeper level, and maybe even, depends on how empathic you are, maybe even the emotions of people around you too. So expect heightened emotions right now. We also have a alignment with Chiron, which is aligning with this moon, or this lunatary kind of alignment. And when we deal with Chiron, this is all about old fears that you need to still heal right now. Today's alignment, it's also all about letting go of old wounds and kind of bringing a lot of healing energy to the planet right now. So we want to be tapping into today's energies. They are bringing us a lot of healing energies. Lots of big alignments are happening. We're still very much feeling and integrating the energies of the equinox. Just kind of depends on what is going on for you and how you're kind of processing these things. But don't be surprised if you're thinking about the future. Today's energies are also amazing for opening up conversations. Expect to have deep, heartfelt conversations today, especially if they're needed. And you know this is a twin flame reading, so I mean with your twin flame. Really good for clearing communication blocks. Okay, so I'm going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. This is just a collective reading though. That's why I say to do those one-on-one phone calls with me through my site as you guys are needing them, as twin flame brings a lot up for healing too when you're going through the twin flame journey. So check out my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I am an energy healer. I have tons of healings, clearings, and activations on there. You're always needing them a little bit extra. Your twin flame is here to show you where you need to heal and what you need to heal to help you through your ascension. I also do twin flame coaching, which is great for helping you through the process. So if you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. Just take what resonates for your situation, as this is, like I said, just a general reading. Okay, so we're starting with divine feminine. This is a powerful time for love. We were talking about yesterday, Venus and Scorpio, which I love those kind of energies anyway. Just kind of depends how you vibe with it, right? I was saying the last half of the year is going to be a lot better for your relationships than the first half. Okay, so we're starting with a reading for the Divine Feminine Collective, Divine Masculine. If you're watching, direct messages from your Divine Feminine. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. You feel this person. So I saw a beautiful post that explained it quite well this morning. Like when you are destined for someone, and this is only your twin flame, when you have this destined connection, especially if you've met, because it's one thing if you haven't met, but when you have met your twin flame, it's always there in the background. It's like, I have a hard time describing these feelings because they are feelings. You're going to feel this connection, whether when you're apart, because there most certainly are going to be times probably where you're apart, including coming to Earth and things like that, that you're going to be always connecting with this person. And it's almost like an energetic connection, but it is in the background. We call that the red string of fate, and the cord that binds you, right? And things like that. But you're going to be probably having this person on your mind. You're going to be thinking about them, and you're going to feel this subtle energetic connection in the background. And it kind of depends on your own unique soul journey as to how this will come together, or how you will come together with your twin flame. Sometimes it's all up to divine timing or circumstances or things that need to play out. But divine feminine, you're feeling your twin flame. And with this Cancer moon, you're going to be really, really feeling them the next couple of days in a good way. Cancer is a powerful energy for helping us to feel things on a deeper level. Sometimes we need to feel things to heal things too, but it can really open up our empathic awareness, this moon energy that we're in too. So expect to be feeling your twin flame a little bit extra right now. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. Your heart can't let go of this person on some level. I always say sometimes it's about following your heart. The ego is always talking you out of things. And really basic, I say, sorry, your thoughts. Really basic about what its motivations are, right? I always say you are to follow your heart when it comes to love. In fact, when you're talking to other people about it, they might not be able to make sense about it. Because love is a powerful feeling. You're having to tune into your heart about how you feel about someone. So follow your heart when it comes to this connection. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. You might be looking at their social media, or if they have an online presence, or even if they don't have an online presence, right? Sometimes this could just be looking at photos saved of them. It could be looking at their socials, just kind of depends. It's easier being with someone from my world, and this isn't for everyone, but sometimes we have karmic interference. Watch out for that right now. Now, with the Divine Feminine, I'm willing to bet that a lot of you guys, if you're on the twin flame journey, you're just on the twin flame journey and you're not with anyone else if you've done the work. Okay, so let's talk about doing that ascension work that is required. Sometimes the biggest block to union is like one or both not doing the work required to get to union and staying stuck in the 3D circumstances and things like that. But if you're doing the work, you're going to be really clear for union during this time, and it is going to help to accelerate, speed up the process, and to make it a lot easier. Now, Divine Feminine, if some of you guys are not fully in union right now, you have a lot more extra space. Please assess the energies around you, because sometimes when you're by yourself, you attract more, right? You're being guided to declutter your life. Some old connections are ending right now, and that's because we've shifted into the fall, we've shifted into the autumn, and while we're dealing with this Chiron energy today, sometimes it's about, and even that Cancer moon, sometimes it's about letting go and releasing things that are no longer serving us in our life. You have a lot of friendships and things like that maybe they're releasing you, or you're left kind of like, where'd that person go, right? Or you're being guided to release some connections if they're not great for you during this time, especially if they're taxing. I say taxing or draining on your energy during this time. So be mindful of your energy right now, Divine Feminine, and even your energetic exchanges. Surround yourself with people that are supporting your twin flame journey. You're going to know the ones that aren't. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you so much. Some of you guys, if you've ever had to navigate twin flame separation, there might be no contact, no communication, or very little communication. For those of you guys in that space, there's a lot of inner turmoil and healing that happens. And sometimes these spaces are needed so you guys can both work on certain things or issues that have led to separation, as I'm always saying. And so this is if any of you guys are going through that, it's a bit much and you have a really, really hard time staying away from your twin flame, or they're staying away from you oftentimes it is the DM that initiates that and puts you in these spaces. And it is in these spaces, these are spaces of spiritual awakening and healing where you need to work on certain things. You need to heal certain things within yourself. Maybe you weren't at a high enough frequency. Maybe you had insecurities that were contributing to things. It just kind of depends. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. If there has been a breakup energy, you're ready for a reunion. You want to reconcile with this person. They probably know that too. It just kind of depends. So Divine Feminine, we keep saying this all week, wants a do-over reconciliation to be in full union with their DM. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I'm on my way to you. I don't feel like I deserve you. Sometimes we're working on a lot of, I don't call it lack, but self-love. And that's what Twin Flame teaches us to do, that you need to pour more into yourself and take better care of yourself in all areas of your life, especially with this Uranus retrograde, bringing change to us and showing us where it'll show you, but you have to do the work. The universe will show you. It's up to you to change things. So it's showing you areas of your life that you may need to heal, improve, or even master, and things like that. And twin flame brings that to the surface, especially if you're having some type of lack of self-love. So solar plexus, really work on loving yourself fully, as your twin flame is going to reflect back, of course, your strengths, beautiful parts, the light aspects, but also the shadow, the dark, and things you need to work on. And those are the weaknesses, right? So there are things that you need to work on or better integrate or be made aware of that come up from your twin flame interactions. The distance between us kills me. We talked about this yesterday. Some of you guys might be navigating a little bit of distance and things like that. I have a lot of activations and healings on my website for today. Like if you're needing it, check out the twin flame clearings I do. Check out the activations. The clearings and healings will help you with healing, old trauma, old energies, or when we go through twin flame, we go through a lot of energy purging very fast. It's like everything comes to the surface and you feel it, your thoughts, right? And the energies, and it'll just sit there if you don't clear it. So the clearings will help, the healings help with old stuff, the activations help to really activate your full potential and turn things online too. So I have lots of options on my site. I'm doing tons of stuff for today too. Check out my shop. You can always do anything in my shop all of the time too. Okay, let your light shine, harmonize. This is like really tapping into your light fully. We do that by healing the old trauma and uncovering it, as sometimes we get blocked up. So when we talk twin flame blocks, trauma is the biggest way that we can be kind of blocked up or blocking ourselves from love. And sometimes we don't realize this because these are on the energetic level. So the more you heal and clear yourself, you're going to do better within the union. Queen, divine feminine, shifting into your divine feminine energy. A lot of times we are in this like masculine culture, right? More and more as we're dealing with changes on the planet. This is shifting into that softer divine feminine energy, whether you're being guided to let your masculine lead to the connection and really step into his divine masculine energy, whether you're being guided to do less and to kind of get out of these masculine, we'll say, ways. All right, you are a powerful energy generator. Make sure you're staying grounded. You have a lot of energy that you're integrating. Sometimes we know that, sometimes we don't know that. All right, the rest of this month, we're still in this equinox wave, and we really are through the 26th, and then we have like a 2-day break, and then we're going into some new energies, right? All right. So we are right in that equinox wave, and I have been too, very strong through the 26th, okay? We're still in these equinox energies. They are powerful for getting things done, healing, manifesting, whatever it is, whether you're needing to declutter your space, get those errands done, right? Or even manifesting union. Big things are happening with the twin flames right now. These are really good energies for the twin flames, but you have more karma to clear. You are going through some type of Kundalini activation. You might be feeling that on the physical level, like root chakra, sacral. You might be dying for your flame, dying to merge them, whether this is longing or even in that deeper sexual union kind of way. You're probably feeling these intense energies as you are doing the karmic work to clear things from your past. So sometimes when we meet our twin flame, right, and you think you're good, but stuff starts to come up and pop up, and I mean old stuff, whether this is family stuff, root chakra stuff, things you need to work on more, things you need to revisit, things you're purging out of your energy system. It's like all of the baggage you already thought you healed begins to come up to the surface because you weren't as healed as you thought. So a lot comes to the surface. Some of this is because of the activations and awakening that is happening too. And so this is like Kundalini, rising Kundalini energy. As you're getting more clear, you're able to tap into and harness that energy. This is not just sexual energy. This is getting things done energy, and you're going to have a lot of creative energy. And so pay attention to the ideas you're getting. When we deal with Uranus retrograde, because it's in Taurus, it's also bringing a lot of change to our relationships and finances. And I mean, this should be in a good way. So pay attention if you're getting really good ideas right now that can make you money, or even healing for your relationships is going to be a huge focus, I said, over the next couple of weeks. And sometimes when we're healing our love life, that is the shadow work and healing things that are coming up. All right, take responsibility for your side of things. I love to empower you guys. You guys are actually able to shift anything on your side and on your twin flame side to really empower yourself and see that you have more power over all of this than you probably like to believe. But sometimes this is also taking responsibility for how things are going. And yes, this is a twin flame reading, so within the union, take responsibility for your side of things, really work on your side of things. Oftentimes your DM is doing their job of triggering certain things in you perfectly. You're like, what? Things you need to work on come to the surface. They kind of rise up. You're making huge progress. This is DNA activation. I love this card too because it's like my butterfly card. So you're going through a lot of changes. You're going through a lot of energetic changes right now. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on your DNA. Activating your spiritual DNA will help you a ton. We were talking a little bit about empowering yourself and shifting into your full potential. So it's a great time to be tapping into these energies for the DNA upgrades. Open your psychic senses, whether you're using your third eye more, you're tapping into things, you're connected to things. Sometimes one of the biggest blocks to our psychic gifts is not trusting on what we're picking up. You're picking up on a ton. You are picking up on a ton. You're probably becoming more psychic as you're healing too. You're going to bring more and more of your gifts online. So pay attention to your psychic senses right now. When we're dealing with Cancer, this is a very empathic psychic sign with this Cancer moon. You're going to be picking up on a lot. You might need a little bit more alone time too to rest. Okay, so relax and allow the light in. You might need time to recharge. My friend was just telling me they got like amazing sleep last night, right? Oh no. All right, you might be dreaming really good. You're sleeping great. Depends, right? On where you're at. But, you know, jokes aside, it's a great time through the end of September to be kind of catching up on your rest and things like that. October is one of my favorite months. It brings us Samhain and, you know, all sorts of really good shifts coming at us. Yeah. November 2, we got the 11/11, and of course the December, we're going to close out the year with a bang, and we're going to do the solstice. So we have a lot of big events coming up. You might need to catch up on your rest the rest of this month. Just kind of depends on where you're at. All right, fulfillment, doing things that bring you joy. Some of you guys are focusing too much on your twin flame connection, when actually you want to be turning that energy inward. That's what enlightenment is all about. We want the external, we want union, but also enlightenment is that inside job. So also doing that inner work, you need to meditate, clear your energy more, take care of your energy more, do things that bring you joy. This is going to make you much more magnetic and interesting to your twin flame. And it's all about going within for that inner guidance. So you're being guided to really go within during this time. We still have a couple retrogrades going on. I'm not going to go into that, but we still do. And when we see that inward flow of energy, it's all about us going within in those areas to heal. So make sure you're paying attention to your inner guidance right now and things you're picking up on. We talked about you're going to be picking up a lot more with this Cancer moon energy. Okay, for those of you guys that are in union or just hanging out with your twin flame a lot, you guys are mirroring each other a ton. I always think that when it's going good, there's like a high level of mirroring. Like I could see that last night with my twin flame. They made some kind of food I'd been craving for days, and I went and made it, and then I showed them some different food I was eating, right? And they said they were gonna go get that too. Okay, so this is just a bad example of mirroring though. But when things are good, you guys are going to be mirroring each other a lot more. And this is how we learn too. Like even if you're watching television or you're hanging out with someone, and we tend to mirror, this is the mirror neurons in the brain. And what we feel outside experiences and even television as if we're experiencing it. And so sometimes this is how we learn to or pick up on things. So know that with your twin flame, you guys have a tendency to mirror each other a lot more. All relationships are a mirror, right? Or a karmic mirror. The universe in reality is. However, this is like, you know, this is different with twin flames. It's like next level. Okay, so you might be getting a lot of synchronicities around this connection, and so is your twin flame. They're seeing them too. They might not be seeing the same number codes, or they may be, but they're getting a lot of synchronicity. Synchronicity is the universe guiding you and giving you little nudges to let you know you're in the right direction, or nudging you along in the right direction. You should be getting a lot of number codes, signs, synchronicities, things that remind you of this person. All right, you're getting a lot of blessings. You are protected. Know that your spirit guides are always with you. Sometimes we feel kind of alone going through this process. Anything but. Know that your spirit guides are trying to help you through your ascension and your awakening process. They're always with you, and we talked about them sending you special little messages and signs to know that you're always being guided. You're still carrying around a lot of energy baggage from your past lessons. This is like karma. Yeah, you've got a lot of knowledge and understanding from it, but you are still holding a high level of trauma. In fact, this might be blocking your union if you have yet to shift into full union, or if you've been stuck in that reunion kind of phase dating and you haven't fully shifted into union, or worse yet, you're in separation. You have a lot of energetic baggage you need to still work through, and I mean on the energy level from things that you've already been through in the past. So you probably want to double down on your healing right now and work on your healing. Work on your self-confidence right now. Maybe some of you guys have low self-esteem. That's one of the things I talk about with inner child work, that some of you guys have left with low self-esteem, not valuing yourself and self-worth. And maybe this is something your twin flame is helped you through or shown you in some type of way, or maybe even triggered. It just kind of depends. You need to value yourself right now. There are a lot of people around you that aren't going to value you. I go through this all the time. It's conversations I have with my twin flame yesterday, in fact, that a lot of times people are not going to value you. So you need to value yourself. Like, right, whether it comes to your gifts, abilities, potential, what you're good at, who you are as a person, doesn't matter. It's very important that you're having good boundaries and valuing yourself, because there's a lot of people that aren't valuing you around you. There's a lot of people that want discounts for your time, and they're not valuing what you bring to the table and your gifts and your abilities lately through the collective. So it's very important that you're also having good boundaries with people in that okay, especially if you guys are doing the spiritual work. Okay, sacred space, work on your home right now. And I love that about Cancer energy, whether you're being guided to maybe bring in, I mean, this is a spiritual way, but you might need to declutter, like if you got some gross areas at your home or junk or whatever, bringing some new energy into it. Yes, this is a twin flame union reading, and this will help you to get to union. When your space feels better, you feel better, right? It's like a container. So we have our body container for ourselves, right? But our house is also a container. So working on your home is going to make you feel a lot better, especially when we're craving security and stability in this Cancer energy. And so this will help make you feel better, but this is bringing spiritual energy into your home. Maybe you need to get in a good routine of saging your home. I can't believe people who don't sage their home. Sorry, I'll die, right? I'll puke, okay? I'm just saying, and it doesn't have to be sage, that never clean their space, attachment central, right? Okay, or clean their energy, but this is another conversation. We're talking about your home right now. So this might be bringing some really good energy into your home. You might be guided to start saging your home. You might want to burn herbs. You might want to burn Palo Santo, incense. This could just be lighting candles, but also bringing the divine into your life and into your home, and bringing a lot of spiritual energy into your home. Invite the angels into your home, right? Whether you're doing meditation, prayer, there's so many beautiful ways we can do that. So this is inviting the divine into our life and into our space. All right, you're being guided to see past things right now, and seeing past illusions and the superficial. We have a lot of people still living in the matrix. For spiritual awakening, you're being guided to step back and to change your life and lifestyle and to unplug from the matrix. Sometimes this is requiring us to unplug from situations, even situationships, right? All right. This is like getting out of the matrix energy. So if you're following the crowd and trying to fit in, not great for starseeds. Sometimes you're being guided to forge your own path as a way shower. And this might be letting go of toxic situations or old matrix ways of doing things. You're being guided to kind of do more of a spiritual thing right now. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Once again, this is low self-esteem and blocked intuition and being too sensitive. Some of you guys are acting really sensitive to things, and that's okay, as we're having to navigate a lot of sensitivity if you're spiritually awakened, or as an empath, or even if you guys are a healer or a light worker. Just kind of depends. You're probably feeling an increase in sensitivity, but this can indicate maybe you're being a little too sensitive, and with your twin flame or your twin flame situation. Things might be getting to you. This could be old triggers and wounds and things like that. And then we have the King of Cups, and I love the King of Cups in a love reading because it is upright. This is someone who knows what they want. This is a beautiful card for love. It could be a water sign like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This is someone who is emotionally secure and mature. They know what they want. They're empathic, they're caring, but it's also a beautiful just reminder of your masculine in love, and that this is someone who is connected with their emotions and intuition. They are in love, however they might hide it and they might not tell you that, but they're very much in love with you. So this is just a reminder that your DM loves you. They want to be with you. They know you're the one. They might not always reveal that, because sometimes the King of Cups, hides his feelings. However, all right, this is the World in reverse, and this is my karmic completion card. There's something that you need to wrap up and complete, and it's a block here. You might have some type of karmic block in your energy. It could be from past experiences or things that you need to wrap up, and it just depends on what kind of karma that you've dealt with in this lifetime. We've all taken on a lot of karmic baggage, some of it from our family line and our DNA, some of it from past lifetimes. It just depends on where it has originated from. But when you look back at the course of your life, what were your challenges and hard lessons and things that you need to heal from? There's something still in your energy field, because we do have the Karmic Justice card in reverse. And this is like avoiding some type of karmic healing. You might still be in this 3D mindset or playing the victim or blaming other people or blaming your twin flame, not taking accountability. Like you're manifesting everything. I see a lot of people like blaming their twin flame for external situations that are happening that are coming from within, that you've manifested all of it. And so sometimes I think the antidote to that is really empowering yourself and seeing there's a lot that you can change and heal about this situation. Okay, I have the Four of Wands, and this is my happy reunion card. It could be union for a lot of you guys. This is coming home. Your twin flame is going to literally feel like home. Energetically, you're going to feel really, really good around them. That's enough. Like when you hang out with them, this is stability, success. You guys are celebrating. It's some type of surprise. Expect the unexpected with this Uranus energy. But you already know this is your twin flame. We also have the 1111 porthole message on this. This might be significant for some of you guys. 1111 is a powerful twin flame message. When you guys are seeing 1111 as a number code, oftentimes this can indicate reunion or union. I always love that number code because it's when I started dating my own twin flame on that date, it was like our anniversary. But anyways, when it's a very powerful number for twin flames. However, this can indicate some type of shift coming with this year's 1111 porthole. Now I know I'm early and it's like 2 months away. Well, a month away, month and a half away, but this is going to be a powerful gateway for you, for your twin flame union a little bit later down the road. So this is like I love that. It's I don't know why, it's my favorite union card. Usually we like the Two of Cups for that, but I love that card anyways, even more for reunion and union and kind of coming home, because that is the true twin flame journey, is to find your way back to your twin flame. This is why we separate, come to earth, go through all that path to come back together. It's like finding your way home at that point, at that level. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. Some of you guys might be experiencing delays, your twin flame, or you might be a little bit guarded in this connection. They're definitely got their eye on you. This is a strange energy card, but I love it anyways. They have their eye on you. This could be from far away. They could be seeing what you're doing, keeping tabs on you and things like that. This is a card about someone who is very concerned with being fair and balanced in their relationships and things like that. So they got their eye on you, even if you might not feel that. They're keeping tabs. All right, we're gonna do a reading for the Divine Masculine. I just always wanna just kind of come on here and do a quick reading for you guys, just to see what is going on. Pick it up by cards at the same time. And you definitely want to be getting things done. Amazing for doing energy work. I've been, doing a lot of that the past couple of days. So it's a great time to stop by my site if you need something. I'll be doing that all day today if you guys do need some type of healing. Amazing energies. I always live for the equinoxes and solstices. So you should be feeling a good buzz that we can bring down into all different areas of our life. Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, reading for the Divine Masculine Collective, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. If you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed a break away. They might be needing a lot of alone time to process it. That you also could be finding someone, and I hate to pick, but I go into these attachment styles, and this could be someone with a little bit of an avoidant attachment style that is just used to having a lot of space, highly independent, right, thrives in that way. And this can be overwhelming energetically and emotionally. This could also be an empath. It depends on how that resonates for you. And so they're used to having all of that alone time and space and things like that. Sometimes this goes down to childhood wounding or even past life stuff too. So this could be someone, if they are someone that initiates breaks or separations, this could be why. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I truly feel. This person wants to share how they feel, but they have a hard time with that. Maybe just expressing or communicating that. It just depends. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love in the relationship that you deserve. This person knows And I see that across the board on both sides, that you're both working on yourself, but Divine Masculine has been working on themselves, and you can tell they're in a better space. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. If you guys have been apart, it could be even once, multiple times recently, this has been very hard for them. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be in the same place at the same time in the world. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. You will always love your twin flame's voice. I always say that, right? You'll always love it and want to talk to them. So this indicates there could be some space, lack of communication, or even distance, that Divine Masculine wants to heal this. I've awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. You guys are aware of the connection and just what this means too. But waking up, and I want to say waking up, not just to the connection, but waking up to destiny and how powerful this connection is too, because you guys might have traveled a lot of timelines since you met each other, or even just in general coming to Earth to come back together. And this is a very, very other planets I talk about too, but I'm talking about recent timelines where you guys have probably done a lot of timelines together or will. I wish you were here with me. This person wants physical union just as badly. I can't go another day without you. They might have a hard time if you guys are not talking for even a day, or you're separated for a day. It could just be a couple hours and they'll feel very profound and like a lot of time, right? I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Okay, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. This could be situations. Sometimes this is an actual karmic, and this could be a pattern for some of you guys. Like if you guys are, your twin flames married, I hate saying this, maybe this is a pattern. Number one, it could reflect that if you're married, the work you need to do to become available if you have an unavailable twin flame. Say you're not. Is this a pattern that you've been attracted to this type? So, all right. Usually your twin flame is going to show you karmic patterns or bring them to the surface, or maybe that person needs to do the work or whatever it is, and it's not time yet. It just depends why. Now, karmic relationship could be friends and family, but usually they're karmic because they're not supporting the union, or they're holding the masculine, because they're reading for the masculine, back in some way. Yeah, we all got to deal with all the different types of connections in life, right? Just get good at it. But maybe you're still kind of wrapped up. This could be old ways of seeing things or actual connections. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I regret what I did to you. If they didn't treat you well, they know that. All right, receiving the gift, Holy Grail Union codes. Okay, your twin flame union is gonna super next level awaken and activate you if you allow it to and do the work, right? So it's to motivate you. Like I always say, it's like this person you want, right? Yes, and you do want union, right? Picture the little bride and groom on the cake. Okay, you want to get to there, and it's like this whole thing you got to go through, and oftentimes it's requiring us to go within and heal and things like that. Their divine feminine has super awoken. This connection, this twin flame connection, is super awoken divine masculine to another level, and even activated and inspired this person to work on themselves to become that higher version of themselves, so they have a higher awareness from meeting their divine feminine, however that is manifest, and they're getting more psychic insights, visions, and things like that. This is the third eye chakra card. Their third eye is like super lit now. I know, right? Whether that was from some of the stuff you go through, or even unblocking certain things in their energy. They're being guided to really work with the energy of the throat chakra. Throat chakra coming up for the masculine. You're unblocking a lot of things. Speak your truth. Express yourself. Share your feelings. Okay, you are enough. Let go of expectations. Sometimes even your twin flame sees you as so perfect, it might scare you. You're like, right? I'm call it the pedestal, right? Okay. They might even see you in a way that you can't see yourself. And this is like, meh. All right. And then sometimes you're seeing your own self not in a distorted and flaw way, but your divine feminine probably doesn't see. They see all of that, but they see you in a different positive light. Honor your agreement. You have some type of soul contract to come into union with this person, and this is going to set your mission into motion and next level your mission. So your divine feminine is connected to some type of soul mission work that you have to do. They will bring that to the next level, this union. So when you come into union, it's going to really, really set that mission into motion. Time to align with abundance and union. Your union is going to bring you a lot of good fortune. And we have that too, because some of you guys, I'm going to skip to this card now. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and some of this is your family might be holding you back. Now this is like, I know this is connected with money. And so when we have it in the upright, it's like inheritances and getting finances through the family. But there is a block here. It's in reverse. So this might be like your family might be holding you back over your abundance, and you might not realize that, whether it's keeping you stuck or, playing out family roles for perceived things later. It just depends. I overflow with love. Make sure you're tapping in all that beautiful love that you have to share and all that beautiful energy to share. Keep working on yourself and your personal growth right now. All right, take care of your physical body. Suddenly you're probably, I was going to say you're starving. You might be starving with the equinox energies, thinking about food. Oh my God, we got that Uranus and Taurus. It's all about food. Let's get real. Okay, people think it's about money. It's not. It's about slowing down, rest, Netflix and chill, food. All right, take care of your physical body right now. You might need extra food. You might need better foods, whatever it is. You suddenly might be having cravings for certain foods. Pay attention to your body. I feel we should be intuitively eating. Of course, we should be making some changes with what we're eating, but intuitively eating. This will help you to reach a higher vibrational living. Time to raise your frequency. We also have the Divine Feminine on that card. So your Divine Feminine might be really, really working to raise their frequency or at a high frequency and living a high vibrational lifestyle. I was getting a download. I just tap in all the time to you can really tell who's really healing and on the spiritual path by your lifestyle. Ooh, right there. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a right once in a while thing. It's changing our lifestyle. Honor how far you have come. I love this blue butterfly because it represents spirit and the loved ones that have passed. And this is a spirit message from your loved ones on the other side that can see that how far you have come. And they're very proud of you. That was a question I remember asking a few years ago. I don't ask to my loved one on the other side, are you proud of me? Yes, they are very proud of you and how far you have come and just how much you have healed. And you can see that too, but your loved ones in spirit can see that too. You're getting a lot of downloads, but about this union and about this connection and about love with your Divine Feminine. Okay, so you have a lot of split energy. This requires 3D and 5D life. You're kind of all over the place. Maybe you're someone who loves to multitask and you're really good at it, but you're kind of spread thin and you need to decide what you really want. Okay, so some of the Divine Masculines have been taking the easy path because twin flame union is a lot harder, and you've been, in your comfort zone, we'll say. When you had the option of union, so it's your own path and union, and you've been taking the easy comfort zone path because union's harder, right? And you have to go on a different path, but you still have this option in front of you. Okay, this is your twin flame. You know that you're very highly compatible and that this is your best match and also your destined match. The universe has been trying to bring you into union, or it has brought you into union. All right, so we have some of you guys are once again watching your Divine Feminine from far away on social media. You're kind of observing her. You like to kind of, watch what's going on with her, whatever it is. We have a focus on money, career, status in the third dimension in the material world. You've been really focused on the material, which is something we do on this planet because of the times and things like that. So you could be focused on work or money or making money, whatever it is. Healing any type of root chakra issues. You deserve this union and you deserve the best. But we have some type of hesitation to be all in. I always say this could be commitment issues, not committing to union, not doing this, choosing your own path. There's been a lot of past heartbreak, broken trust, and you're afraid to move forward. You're hesitant when it comes to this connection, and it's affecting things. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse. This is trying to control things. This might have triggered abandonment wound and things like that, or you might have felt let down by this connection. This might have triggered a lot of inner child stuff because we have my inner child, but in reverse card. So this is resolving childhood issues. Time to grow up. Time to focus on the future. We know that. We have that life is short kind of thing, energy coming up the past few months with things. So it's time to let go of the past. And some of you guys, this might require, we have the leaving home. It could be a move or, even just doing new things and getting out of your comfort zone. So it's healing some type of inner child issues that have kept you a little bit stuck or held back or even immature. Okay, we have the Star. This is very good confirmation for this is a destined connection. Opening up to your dreams. We talked about today about daydreaming about the future kind of energy. Also tapping into your desires, healing. This is something fated. It's something that you planned out before coming to Earth in your life plan to find your twin flame, and it's part of your lessons, right? All right, but this is feeling positive and motivated and feeling in tune, because twin flame is all about a deeper alignment with the universe. So as you're coming into a deeper, shifting your energy into a deeper alignment with the universe, you're going to feel better about this fated and destined connection, and you're going to feel really good about it. When you guys are aligned and you're getting along, it's really happy, and I say cloud nine, love bubble, right? You feel amazing, right? And things like that. So back to the love bubble, destined connection. But some of you guys have missed some opportunities. You might be having a lot of chitter chatter on the mental level with the ego and feeling a lack of spiritual connection. We have that magician in reverse, and when it's upright, you are the magician. You can manifest anything that you want, tapping into that energy. So sometimes it is the ego that blocks our manifesting. Make sure that you're staying focused on manifesting and being generous with your money, time, and energy and things like that. This will help bring you more abundance and prosperity, even if you're giving back in some type of way. What I'm all about, my love language, right? Service. Even if you're helping, helpful, giving back, helping the people around you, this will help a lot, right? Getting you in that flow. But this is a twin flame reading with your twin flame. Maybe even if you're just like nurturing the connection, Cancer moon energy, nurturing the connection, looking after your twin flame, helping them a little bit more. This is going to bring a lot of abundance and positive energy into your life, back and forth too. It's about getting in that twin flame energy loop or flow, that infinity flow, I call it. And when you guys are exchanging positive energy back and forth, you're also mirroring that energy and reflecting it back to one another. And it's very, very positive, high frequency energy when you're in that love space too. So this is all about maybe giving more time and energy, or even money, yes, abundance to your connection, and it'll come back through your twin flame and different things like that. All right, we're going to go on that note, but I'm going to be around doing healings and activations. If you need me, through my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com, just book me on there. Check out anything I have in my shop. You can still do it. I'm going to flip it over in the next couple of days after we kind of move through some of these shifts after the 26th. So I have all my stuff up till then. Have a beautiful day.